Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Snoot Game. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying that in the big 2026. In this economy, it is what it is. Subscribe, like, comment down below. But yeah, Raptor J, save me, please. Okay? Alright, I think we're good. This is Anon. Fang. Oh, what was that? I'm in position, awaiting further instructions. Yeah, hello? How's the situation? Colonel, no sign of any purple-haired dinos as of yet. This might change if we keep talking like that out loud. Where even are you right now? I'm stationed outside the perimeter planning a direct approach. Let me move the fucking screen a little bit. Then get in, you dweeb. That's what you came there for. Not really? What are you even up to? Get in, huh? I'm taking cover near the main entrance. Shit, someone's coming. Bit is over. It didn't even start. Oh, it's Stella. What a hot baby. And you're back. Have you seen Fang? I feel so sorry for them. That prom was disastrous. I read their card after the show. Mon ami, I just had to, and it was an inverted chariot. Please, Anon, how are they? Why are you French? Stop that. I agree. Why are you French all of a sudden? What have you been watching? That's disturbing. Stop it immediately. I agree. Okay, I get it. Can you answer my question now, please? And for your information, Polnareff deserved better. Oh, it was a I come from Joe, bro. Come on, man. Good to know, I guess. Fang's actually doing okay now. She bounces back quickly, bouncing back so hard she did a full 180 and turned her life around. Are you trying to say an innuendo, my man? She bouncing? What are you talking about? She doing tricks on it. But the inverted hierophant and the chariot. Are you serious? Both of the cards were wrong? They were wrong. Now when I look at her, is she a JoJo reference? Look at her eyes. It is now, upon closer inspection, that I can confirm her hygiene matches her anime fag appearance. Fuck no. No hugs. Ew, she's stanky? I was just showing compassion, baka. I don't know what that means. I think he should know what that means. He's been on Reddit. But if the cards were wrong about Fang, does this mean your relationship survived? And no, not just because of that, because he also watches movies and other freaking animated shows. And correct me if I'm wrong, or am I misremembering? Ooh, we're still a couple. My favorite ship's coming to life. We've been a couple for months, Stella. Or rather... Okay, maybe she has a point. In any case, stop yelling. I'm trying to case the joint. What for, Anon? Fang didn't come with me today. I'm going out first to test the waters. You get me? Who are you worried about? The jocks? Principal Spears sorted them out. I think you'll be fine. No, it's not the school I worry about. It's our band members. Excuse you, that's their band members to you. I don't give a maybe, I'm not sure. She hasn't corrected me on pronouns once so far. I never thought to ask. Besides, I called her earlier and you didn't notice. Oh, I didn't mean to. I apologize. What? No need to. In any case, once you actually get to know her band, the perspective shifts a lot. Fang realizes they were a bad influence for her. So she broke up with them. That is very disheartening to hear. I always thought Fang was doing what they loved. Well, she loved music. The band was just not it. I'll be going now. Stay safe or something. Anon, please wait. Want me to read your cards before you go? No, thanks. She got that disappointed face. Queens of gossip. No one pays attention to me as I walk on by. I roam around the hallways, bracing myself for the inevitable impact with Trish or Naomi, but somehow it never happens. Even my dick locker's been cleaned up to a mirror sheen. I give it a day before people start drawing on it again. Almost got me confused. I was like, what does it mean, dick locker? Oh, okay. The only familiar face I meet is that of Nasir, looking equally nervous. Hey man, how are you doing? Hey man, I just came across Naomi. I'm not sure if I should be relieved or not that she didn't even look at me. Don't mean to freak you out, but stay on the toes. I'm on the lookout for Trisha myself. Yeah, maybe she's still warming up to the prospect of talking to me. I went easy on her, but I didn't mince my words either. Push comes to shove, I'll speak first. He's the man of this relationship. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. If I find the time for it, I mean. Tonight's gonna be hell for me. Listen, we may have to postpone our outing to Moe's. I dropped the funny guy act. What is it? Mom's hiding something from me. It's day 2 since Dad went off and he still hasn't returned. Yesterday I came back from our meetup and Mom wasn't home. I didn't take my keys with me, thinking she'd be there to open the door for me, right? I had to wait nearly an hour for her to return. That's a long way to go. We don't have any friends that live that far away. And that's not to mention her aching arm. She got slapped, man. Ooh. I think it's Dad. Well, your terror-toes instincts are right, my man. It is Dad. Listen, I can't get her to open up about this, but with Fang's help, this could change. Don't worry, family takes precedence. Our outing can wait. Alright, wait for me at the entrance after school, alright? You got it, my dino bro. Thanks, Anon. Take care. Shit, so much for that restaurant and our movie night. Yeah, I was expecting a chill episode. I arrived fairly early. Next class begins in a quarter. With not much else to do, I reach out to Fang. Maybe without the LARP this time around. What a LARPer. No, it's them who should be apologizing. Uh-oh. She's in the auditorium. I bob and weave out of the door's window, praying to Raptor Jesus she didn't see me. I lean back in, she's arguing about Fang. Reed's present too. Of course he is. They're two flocks of two feathers flock together, you know? Wait, what? Where could they be anywhere? There's no chance they'd be back at home, not after prom, right? They're avoiding us, aren't they? Don't know, Trish. Don't know. He sounds oddly defeated. I can feel the limp shrug accompanying that sentence. What's going on? That's what I've been trying to say, dude. Maybe we shouldn't have left Fang alone. Maybe we did the wrong thing at the worst possible time. Yes, you did. They bailed on her, man. I remember that. They bailed on her. That was awful. We didn't do anything wrong. We already talked this over before and they agreed with me. They just need some time alone. Then they'll come to their senses and apologize. I don't think what Fang said before prom really counts anymore. You're pissing me off, Reed. I'll go get a latte. Go for it. Oh shit. I bolted behind the nearest corner, barely making it as I hear the door slam. She takes a sharp turn, stomping her tiny ass shoes over to the vending machine. I thought it was gonna say tiny ass. It was talking about shoes. Oh my god, man. But Trish is kind of thick. It's at the far end of the school. I have plenty of time to chat up Reed if I wanted to. No, that's too... To hear this kind of regret from Reed, that's unexpected. Well, he got threatened by the dad. So, yeah, you know, getting threatened by your friend's father, it's something else, man. What did Fang call him? A fence sitter? Perhaps after last night, he finally picked a side? Oh, yeah, after that... Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of like... You know, but the characters don't know. So it's like, okay, how is this gonna play out? The less enemies we've got at school, the better. And this is a sole opportunity I'll have to catch him without that Trigga breathing down my neck. Can he say that? What's up, my Trigga? I don't think he can say that. Reed is stunned to see me. He lifts himself from his seat in the front row. Dude, you're back? Trish is gonna whoop your ass. You've got some guts to come here. I know, Reed. What do you want? What do you want? What do you hear? What do you say? I heard what you said about Fang. I know what it's like to mess up. If you'd like to make amends, I'm all for it. You used to be friends with Fang for longer than me, right? It'd be a shame for this to just up and end after a single night. Wow, it feels like I'm threatening them. What the fuck? Or him? You mean you as in me or you as in us, dude? You already know the answer. Fence sitter. Oh, that's what I would have said if I was there. And they did have a fight. I appreciate it, man, really, but I don't know if Fang would want that. Remember when that string broke? Fang could and would get mad at us sometimes, but... So? No, man, I'm not kidding. We messed up big time on prom night, but we had it coming. Yeah, they did play, they sucked, and then they left Fang. They literally were like, oh, shit hits the fan, dude, we're just gonna go home. Goodbye, Fang. Fang was, I don't know, man, it shouldn't... I won't lie, I'd slack off on band practice from time to time, but it wasn't out of malice. Oh, I remember this. This was the first episode, I think. Did I do this first? I've been on the edge with the whole band thing for a while now, once things started to get heated. But I wasn't just going to tell Fang no, you know. It mattered to them too much. And they did go to my L&L session, so I felt like I owed them. Trish is complicated. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, this is a new thing. It happened more than once. She'd work on a side grift or take a bit longer to get a snack, I'd be with her. Fang didn't seem to mind usually. Okay, I think this is the thumbnail. Done. But that one time, I felt sour after that. We were practicing for the upcoming audition the day finally came. This is when they got pissy and shit. Stationed outside the joint, Fang and I were waiting for Trish for nearly half an hour. Hear a buzz in their pocket, we finally find out what happened. All this time she was inside, ignoring our texts and chatting up the barista. Finally she wrote back and stepped outside to meet us. My worms, what are you doing out here? Whoa. Wait, what? What did you say? Oh, I just say whoa. Where were you? Inside, waiting to nail this audition? I got here early to help Rosa close up so she can watch us play. And check it out, free lattes. Uh-oh. They really fucking see those lattes, man. That kind of anger ain't natural, it's pent up. I was to blame too. You're an enabler, you fence sitter. We didn't pass that audition, but Fang kept going regardless, booking us more and more performances. But I kinda agree. Here's what I'm gonna say. If he picks a side, he loses a friend, and he keeps one forever. If he picks his own side, like a neutral party, but he would actually give out constructive, criticism and shit, he'd most likely lose 2 friends in one sitting. I ain't even kidding. That can't happen. They'd suck it up and bear with us time and time again. And so on and so forth. Up until prom. Like, I get it now, man? Something snapped when that guitar broke. This band thing was always just Fang's idea. They were the one really into music. I like me some drums from time to time, but not like that. I don't want to make this into a career. And Trish only learned to play guitar so she could rake in some cash. You remember the time we went up and brainstormed for the band, right? You went to the museum, we did some rounds around record shops. Yeah. Yeah? What's he trying to point out? Fang showed all their notes, poured their heart out about all those musicians, great bands. All Trish did is try and distill out what could make the band stand out. Spent most of that convo talking about what her idea for the band should be, kinda ignored the whole point of Fang's research trip. The song she had prepped up was just a mishmash of inspired choices, she told me as much. Ew. Trish is the villain. You agreed to it? I kinda did. Worked out as you'd expect. We don't want to fight the battle. And I just sat on the sidelines, afraid to say an ounce of truth. I didn't want beef with neither. I wasn't even listening to what you guys were saying. I checked out the moment I saw Trish. Oh. There was a comic where he was with Trish. I'm not saying what. Sounds like we both messed up big time. I should have said something, man. But when Trish did her thing, I kept my maw shut. From start to finish. Yes, you did. Sideliner. Bench warmer. I thought if what they feel is pent up anger, I feel pent up bad vibes. Shit's got me tripping on guilt. You feel me? I wouldn't describe it so, but yes. I haven't been as supportive as I could have been, but I made honest efforts to fix that. It pays off. Better late than never, man. Better late than never to make a change. Yeah, dude, I feel ya. I don't want the band to come back. I won't mind if we parted ways after all this. But I still want to hang out with Fang. Are they more? Is Fang the? Is it more like Reed is friends with Fang, Trish is friends with Fang, so Reed and Trish aren't really that tight? Is that what I'm saying? Is that what you're saying? I don't know when Fang wants to come back, but they can trust me, okay? No funny business anymore. I'll be honest. I'll let her know. My Trigga, her. Hide. You better hide. You better get out of there. You better go fucking solid snake on him. Side entrance of the bus, she'll see me. I need to take the main exit at the top of the stairs, which is right where she's coming from. Looks like I'll get to LARP whether I like it or not. I go prone and stealthily make my way up the stairs, hiding behind the rows of seats. I can hear Reed walking over to Trish, trying to catch her attention. Trish, what got you so blue, girl? Ugh! I hear something whiff above my head. It lands somewhere below with a loud thud. What the fuck? A crowbar? It's Fang. Anon got his hands on them. How and when, girl? Another petty growl emanates from afar. I don't dare to raise myself off the ground. If I just keep a steady pace, I can make it out of here. Shit, what about the door? And they clammed up when I tried talking to them. I know what they're hiding from me. Her and Rosa, these dumb sluts, fucking cowards. Whoa, friendly fire, chill. She gotta breathe, man. How is it that this spear chucker wrapped the ribbon around his little finger? Don't know, girl. It could be that crowbar you've yet to give back. It's not exactly concealed carry, if you know what I mean. Well, that's the... it's for bigots, not them. Am I a bigot? Comment down below. Hold up, what is it the girls are hiding from you? It's Fang. I heard what Stella was trying to say. How they are a couple now. They have been a couple. Are we... She's hyperventilating, grasping for air between each angry spat. I guess she didn't fully like... Never mind, I guess Fang and I didn't really announce publicly that, hey, we're a couple now. They're not being sly, Reed. I know what they meant by that. I'm not dumb. How could this bitch abandon us for some fucking nobody? Okay. Alright, that's too much. You can't say that to Fang. To Lucy. What makes him so special that she'd drop everything we worked on? I don't want to say. I was about to say something, but I was like, wait. I might be giving too much credit to Anon here. Because remember, back in the game, we had to make the choice, not Anon. Or help Anon make the choice, actually. There were some choices that the man, let me tell you, in the what ifs, not good. She's folding a seat down. I'm at the far end now, a brisk walk away from the exit. I carefully lift my head above the chairs and make contact with Reed. He gives me a knowing nod and walks over to the projector. Wait just a sec. I know what'll calm you down. Shut up! Okay. Fang's fucking wrong, Reed. I'm not wrong. She's wrong. The concert brought people in. We've had a full venue. People stuck around even after the lights went out. My ideas work. Room drama work. Who are they to say this was all a waste of time? They agreed to play on bass. They agreed to us making merch. This happened solely because of their own indecisiveness. They should have told me if they had a problem with any of it. Because they didn't! And now they pulled the rug on us. How can I? She's gonna cry. I knew it. Reed, it's your time to shine. Hug her, then be a couple. What the fuck is her problem? Oh my god. She's more of a... You know what? Fang is also a fence sitter, a little bit. She stops. The noise suggests she's keeping her head low, fully muffled. That's my cue to stand up. I look down at the pair below. Trish is curled up in the front row seat, shoulders bucked, thrashing about with each loud gutter to stop. I think Trish is more of a manager. She wants to be part of the band. She wants to make a band. She wants to be everything, the lead, everything. She's like P. Diddy back in the day. Not the other bad stuff that what Puff Daddy did, yeah. From that cry occasionally emerges a word, but she's out of breath by the time she wants to formulate a sentence. Last time I've seen her break down like this was in the principal's office. It's been a long time coming. Reed makes eye contact with me, looking beyond helpless. He silently pleads to take him with me, but I can't. If he wants to step away from the band, then I can only imagine how his conversation with Trish would look like. She's gonna fucking lob this guy's face with a crowbar. I thank him for his sacrifice with one last nod. See you in math class, dude. I gently pry the door open and squeeze myself through the gap, silently closing it behind myself. Raptor Jesus gave him the strength to escape her one day. I don't know what Fang must have told her during prom, but it struck a chord hard enough to shatter her. She must have whipped out the real talk, you know? The truth. You can't handle the truth, B-word. I sigh and glance at the clock. I feel like my mood's been put in a guillotine now. Mr. Karl Sadusky was unconscious at his desk, once again being of no help. Reed is now sitting behind me. And every time I glance back, he shrugs his shoulders. Trish is nowhere to be seen. Oh god, what, we gotta fix her as well? Class comes and goes, but I'm stuck wondering how to deal with her. The ultimate social repellent. It's simple, right? They just can't... Oh, Sandra, calm down, my dog. It's simple, right? They just can't talk to each other. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I thought I read that wrong. Trish wants Fang to apologize. I'll make sure she'll never have to. Maybe, eventually. Trish will understand she has to let go. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. And then again, that required to admit she's in the wrong. Did that plan be fruitless? Then again, if her idea worked out so well, that doesn't really explain prom night, does it? What the fuck? How do you even approach someone like that? Okay, now I think like, oh god, I think I am a bigot. Oh god. I think I'm quite misogynist. Oh no. Oh no. Get her out of here. Reed has our back, I think so. He said he'd keep in touch. No, the talk can and will happen at some point. It's unavoidable. I'm terrible at arguments. When the time comes, I'll get fucking steamrolled by her. You know what? This kind of reminds me. In high school, a lot of people do some funny ha stuff against towards other people, even with their own friends. Maybe in their perspective, that was all glitters and gold. But let me tell you, after that could leave scars, my man. You could shatter a fucking glass window, glue it back together. There's still some pieces and scars and things that will not heal. I mean, that museum trip, all I did was hide in my phone. Naomi's kinda hot too, I'll be honest. She got that figure. She got it all figured out. Figurine. Figure. Did I say figure? Anon? Wait, what? Oh, let me see. Oh, I didn't even read that thing. I was just caught in my own fucking... oh my god, I'm like Anon as well. I imagine Fang's clawed fingers locked with my own. It's like a bomb from my heart. But anxiety won't truly end until the shit is over. Anon! Jesus! Get your head out of the clouds already. I'm talking to you. What? Listen and you'll find out, Then just say it already, ho. You! Oh my god, what a manipulator. And I say that with a hard R. Spears wants her in his office. They have a guitar to return, that's all. You sure that's all you have to say to me? Yeah. Just go already. We don't want to fight this chick. I think she's... I hope she didn't hear any of my mumbling. Last thing I want is her on my back too. Or she could just write us down if you catch my drift. That'd make for problem number 4. Nacer's mom issues. Trish's Trigga moment. Reed's repentance quest and now her. My head's spinning. There's way too much shit piled on me at once. I'm glad Fang isn't here to witness all this, but I'm starving for a wing hug right about now. I knew it. If Fang was here, she'd be like, come here. She'd just hug him. Yes, Mr. Spears? Spears points me to the oversized armchair. I throw myself on it with little care for appearances. Greetings, Anon. I receive a call from Mrs. Aaron. I'm relieved to hear that you reached her safely. Yeah, that wasn't an issue, Mr. Spears. As for the guitar, I'm sorry, I forgot about it entirely. I'll bring it back tomorrow. I'm certain Fang has a spare or two at home, doesn't she? Yes, I'm sorry, the past 2 days have been wild. Not in a bad way, I hope. Only a few small bumps in the road left. This guy is a bro. I love Principal Spears, man. Only a few Ripley-sized, angry midget-sized bumps in the road. I couldn't rightfully discern his thoughts through those thick, opaque shades of his, but he seemed worried. He's always worried. I heard she didn't return home just yet. I'm assuming she's not present at school neither. No, Mr. Spears, she's not. She doesn't feel safe around Trish. I'm more than aware of Trish's troubled personality, not to mention the projector incident. I do like Spears. It's like he kind of knows his students well. Students that are just, nah, these guys will do fine. And students that are like, alright, I need a student that can lock in and check their friends, check their classmates. I don't think making amends with Trish is even remotely possible. He needs to. I'm not asking you to try and reconcile with her. Some bridges once burnt aren't worth fixing. It's clear to me she hasn't learned her lesson since last time. What do I do then, Principal Spears? He places his enormous hand on my shoulder. The sheer weight of his 5 fingers, each the size of a Coke bottle, is surprising. Hold on. Sandra's barking. Alright. Welcome back. Sandra's done, bow, wow. Yeah. Well, where were we last time? He's holding back. He could crush my clavicle with a single pinch if he found it applicable. Raptor Jesus on a rock. Well, Anon? This is, shit, what we were talking about? You know what? This is my confusion. Let's go. Well, what do you think should be done about this situation? Or rather, what do you think of the people involved in it? I think they should go and put the stick in it. It's Fang I'm worried about. She's the one who got sucked up into that toxic relationship for years. I've done nothing to prevent that. I don't think I'm the right person for the job, Principal Spears. What if Fang gets things twisted and falls for her lies? Would she? No, she's not stupid. Hopefully not. I do not want a question back in response. I want a definitive answer, young man. With your knowledge and judge of character, would she or not? Oh. No, you're right. She wouldn't. You're right to stress over this, but don't let it get to your head. When the time comes, she'll know how to react. In a best case scenario, Fang would be capable of this feat on her own. Some backup wouldn't hurt, however. Back her up, man. I'll do what I can, mister. You're her boyfriend, young man. Good. One last formality. Yes? You need to return your lunch card. Please bring it to the room number 135. It's open to students until noon. Once that's out of the way, we will notify you about payment in advance. Keep tabs on your student mail. You did register your student account, right? Of course. Good. Because our traditional mail takes forever to arrive, you're dismissed. I thank Principal Spears and head out for science class. Are we gonna meet Trish? There should be a Trish route. Oh god, man. Lunch hour comes around. I look at my card. Reminded of its limited existence. I owe you many a good and average meal, little buddy. I'm sad I'll have to let you go. I'll take one of the empty tables in the cafeteria and try to eat my stress away. My slow munching must have attracted some attention as I hear a pair of sneakers coming from my side. Not her again. Are you okay? You look pale. I'm not in the mood to talk right now. I've got some things to figure out, Stella. We sit and eat for a while. What the fuck? I can't read. We sit and we eat for a while. She's constantly looking up from her tray, trying to pick the best time to intrude. She really just wants you to say something. Man, she's pissing me off. I'll just tear the band-aid off now. What do you want? Would you like me to read your cards now? Can't you just let me eat my slop in peace, please? What is this, Dolan Darkus? I don't kid when I think you could use this. I promise you that whatever comes up, it'll help you make a decision in the future. And you do seem to be down in the dumps at the moment. You told everyone about me and Fang, didn't you? You know Trish is gonna rip my head off now that she knows, right? Fine, I'll indulge you. What a... She gratefully draws a set of 3 cards from her sweaty palm and places it on the tabletop before me. I pick one at random, roll my eyes and look. What is that? I can't fucking tell what this is supposed to be. It's No, wait, stop, don't flip it. Hold it the way you grabbed it. Should I be concerned? That's not how I describe the result. It's as real as you make it. Stella, that's a skeleton. How in the fuck do I make it real without ending up in a coffin? Stella is tapping her lap nervously, trying to assemble a current thought. I'm being a tough client, huh? Well, indulge me. Yeah, well, she better fucking whip it out after bothering me for lunch. My lunch. Well, Anon, Tarot, spill the beans, do tell. Here's a saying I like. It goes something along the line of great events turn on small hinges. And oftentimes, we're unaware just how many of these small hinges happen in our own lives on the daily. Drawing a card helps me think about that. These small hinges of mine and how I turned out the way I have. This card, Death, it's an end of a cycle. It's also an advent of new beginnings. As life ends, it also, in one way or another, begins anew, right? Oh, think of it as a metamorphosis. A lizard that sheds its skin, it doesn't die per se, but it's not exactly the same anymore. You see? So, it's all about the relationship, a death of a bridge and a new one. But that's painfully on the nose. It's odd to me that I'd receive a prophecy from what amounts to be a gamble. Not to mention the previous 2 cards were completely off the mark. You said so yourself. The card's just a card, I'd say, a suggestion. The end result is yours to make. Or as my old teacher used to say, the choice is yours. With that kind of wisdom, you think you wouldn't need to rely on tarot to make decisions. Logic can only get you so far, young man. Sometimes you just have to wing it. Plus, it's fun to interpret all the little meanings. The shit I'm in doesn't feel like something I can just blindly leap into. It's more like a minefield. Okay, welcome back. Sandra was barking again, but hey, here, we're back. We're back, man. I agree with the minefield bit, but yeah, leaving the fates of Fang, me and many other people to game of chance feels like a terrible fucking idea. No, you're overthinking it, and it's not a gamble. If it was, I'd be in it. Take a step back. If this card suggests change, how does that reflect on your life? I don't know. Maybe that there's a lot at stake, and that. What if it's all about him? He's the one who's gonna change. I feel like my head's going to explode. I don't know. What does it mean he doesn't know? Stella wants to say something at first, but her mouth clams shut. She doesn't want to spoil us. She must have watched my videos about what could have happened. That's okay, just give it time. Fate has a way of making itself known unannounced. You'll come to a conclusion eventually. True. Oh, the NASCAR. I fucking hate this car. Nacer wants to visit. Will arrive soon. Yeah, I wanted him to. How was school? Tiresome. I can't wait to come home. I stuck up when Reed introduced in the auditorium. Reed liked to talk to you. I vouch for him. Sure. This is some girlfriend shit, man. And Trish? The usual. No regrets after last week. I'd expect nothing less from my OG friend. What did you say, though? A lot of coke. She wants you to apologize to her first for abandoning the band. In her dreams, maybe. No thanks. You sound like you forgot about Mose. What happened? Did you tell him about movie night? We're busy. Your mom is hiding something regarding Dad. He's gonna ask you for help. Your dad got put in a fucking casket. I'm kidding. Yay, more family drama. I know, right? I'll help out. I just want this to be over with already. Don't forget, we gotta give the guitar back. Aww. So, she makes it sound like it's not the first go around. Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? What the fuck? No family's perfect. We're just at the low point right now. I'm always, you know what? My life has been always in the middle point. That's what I'd say. Not the, I'd take the middle, I guess. Not the first time I'm hearing him use this line. Sounds like a whole lot of wishful thinking. I did manage to call him on Sunday. You did? I told him to fuck off and hung up on him. He had known he'd up and disappear on us. What an asshole. Could you try calling him again? I did. His phone is dead. Nacer, yours too. All we do is get into shouting matches for 2 years and now he's just gone. He's not the type to leave without a word. Oh yeah, usually he punches people, smacks them in the face. Something must have happened, and again, Mom's dodging all my questions. An idea sparks in my head. Your mom has an aching arm, right? When did the pain start? She had nothing of the sort before prom. No. Oh Jesus, no. What the hell are you implying, Anon? What arm ache? Oh shit. Oh god. I was about to say this is... Your mom's arm hurts and she won't talk about it. I don't want... If he dared to hurt Mom, he'd better stay out of reach. No, he... But I don't think he would actually do that in the canon, in the OG timeline. His word expression speaks volumes. This is taking a bad turn. Shit. But this is a what if, so it could happen. But if we're going back to the OG, to the main game, if we're going by how the writers wrote the story, I don't think so. He may be hard, but he's not that hard. Oh wait, it's Mom who knows the truth, not any of us. Guessing things now is only going to muddy the waters. Whatever she's trying to do, I'm certain she's not doing this to hurt anyone. Then why hide it? She always plays these mind games with us. It's frustrating. We're family. She can trust us for crying out loud. Why can't she just tell us? Talk to her? I don't like this. Same. I never wanted things to end up like this. sis? No one is blaming you for this, Fang. But it is my fault. It is my fault, Anon. It was my idea to perform on prom. And it was my dumb idea to lead the band. And to drag my friends into it and to drive away my own family. First them, now dad, mom. When does this fucking end? You bring a gun. Okay, I reach out my hand to her. She takes it and wraps herself around my whole arm. You're different now. It's not too late to mend things. Besides, Anon's right. All this theorizing won't get us anywhere. We should get going already. I agree. Are you coming with us, Fang? She better be. I mean, this is pretty much family. Shit happens always, all the time. Yeah, I'm in. Sorry. Don't be, Fang. It's fine. I'll wait for you in the car. NASCAR. I do remember people, he does say that. He nods and takes off to the car. The NASCAR. Fang takes a while to compose herself. She uses her forearm to wipe the tears away. You don't have to go. It's a family matter. You don't have to get involved. No, babe. No, Fang. No, you can handle this, Fang. I'll be there to support you, always. I know you will. This guy's good. This guy's good. Fang looks away and starts stroking my hands with her thumbs. It's going to come up eventually, now that we're going to mom. She'll correct herself, call me Fang. Nacer will get all stressed out. A moment of silence passes. What she's trying to warn us is that shit's gonna be awkward, man. I'm kinda used to it. She bends her thumbs back, holds. Then she commits. Her eyes meet mine. Aww. I've been thinking and we should break up. That would fuck me up, man. That would be like, you know what? No. Here's a pew 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 thing. Here's an equalizer tool. Go to school. I'm done. I've been thinking and I wouldn't mind wouldn't mind if all of you called me Lucy. Oh man, what the fuck, man? That was yeah, that's nice and sweet and all. Okay, I'd like that, in fact. You sure? There's a fragility to her voice. Her thumbs press against my knuckles. She hasn't lost her edge, not by a long shot, but is shown to be far more than just that. She doesn't need to hide that part of her any longer. So if Lucy would like it, then... Alright then. Lucy. Oh, that sounds so strange. Who the fuck is Lucy? She smiles and lets my hands go. No! I've been putting this off since Sunday. You don't need to stress out over this. There's more important things going on. What about the others? I'll have to think on it. Just the two of us for now, okay? Us and family. You got it. So I'm family. Hey, yo, dab me up, man. Dab me up. Fuck me. I hate that I already played the main game. I know the endings. I know a couple of those endings, they do get married or be a thing permanently. We arrive at the front porch. Did I say Porsche like a car? We arrive at the front porch, having finally broken through the tidal wave of traffic commuting from work. Traffic here? What? We exit the car to the side of many different neighbors returning to their own homes. At least half a dozen families. I'm left to wonder if their situations as messed up as ours. My humor is alleviated by the aroma of home cooking. She must have been cooking up a storm. The two siblings are unaffected by it as they were discussing a plan en route to the door. I shut my rumbling stomach up for the time being. Their mom hurriedly comes from deep within the house and unlocks the door. We exchange a concerned glance between one another, then enter. Fang, it's so good to see you again. It's okay, Mom. Just call me Lucy. She's gonna go full unconscious. She's like, who are you? What did you do to my child? Nah, that's a mother right there. She's not gonna do that. They embrace. Lucy disappears underneath the full breath of her mother's wings. I look on at Nazer, who was content only for a brief period before turning sour. He's waiting for the right moment to strike. Like a snake. I join him, arms crossed by his side. My doggy might bark again. Wait. I just knew your boyfriend would keep you safe, sweetie pie. Lucy sends me a warm smile. Yeah, over here. Why are we posing? I am. This wasn't part of the plan, right? All eyes are on me now. Thumbs up, give a thumbs up. What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, that'll do the trick. And your new outfit, you look stunning. Aren't you a tad warm, however? The weather's too hot for sweaters. I packed it just as a precaution. I'll be fine, Mom. Ah, she's fine, alright. At the very least, roll up your sleeves. Your feathers will get all damp beneath that fabric. I mean, yeah, I guess go for it. Damn, she's getting hotter by the second. There, happy now? Gorgeous! What about your usual clothing? The rockstar black. Mom. In hindsight, the band wasn't really panning out. Prom opened my eyes to that. I can't even begin to imagine how scary it must have been. Dearie, I'm so glad you're okay. Come, sit down. We have so much to catch up on. What have you been up to with Anon? Just chilling, eating food? She happily walks over to the coffee table, a large family album adorning the tabletop. She quickly snatches it up and hums along as it's put back on the shelf. A certain book cover stands out amidst the rest. It seems to be a parental advice for teenage dating. Oh. Mom, that's not where the album goes. It goes in the library. No, dearie, it's always been there. What do you need it for anyway? Just reminiscing, that's all. Now come sit. I'll check on the soup. Mom! And she's gone. See what I mean? She's deflecting. You've got to be more direct than that, little bro. No wonder she didn't tell you a thing. You're a total pushover. Ugh. He is. So Naomi got a little finger on him, inside him. Nacer and I covered the entryway, leaving Lucy to do the talking. A delicious tomato soup is brewing in a large pot. Mom was in the middle of adding a few spoons of starch to it when we arrived, happily humming a tune. I recognized it after a while. It was one of Lucy's songs. She picks up a large metal lid with her unhurt arm and covers the food. It will come to a boil very soon. Mom, where's Dad? Uh-oh. Honey, you know, sometimes relationships sour. Like the soup. Oh, he's still out there looking for the two of you. She's lying. It's been 2 days, Mom. Nacer told me. Mom chooses to break eye contact, happily cleaning the tabletop. You know how Ripley tends to be. Stubborn as a mule. He'll come to his senses eventually, sweetie pie. Don't worry about him. Stop bullshitting us, Mom. Something is wrong and you're covering for him. Like the good little wife you are. Good little wife? No, please. Where is he? Where is he? And then she's gonna hang her own mom besides like a building. Swear to me, mother. You have his phone number. Why can't you just call him? Lucy's not responding. Look, Mom, I'm not gonna play this shit. Then don't. Your father is fine. He got mad at you, Nacer, but he's doing what he can to make up for that. I think I got a stiff neck, man, on my right side. He'll be glad to see you back home. How do you know that if he's not picking up? The lie is falling apart. Mom, if what you said was true, you'd be shouting mad at me. We don't have to yell at each other anymore. Your father and I came to realize a few flaws of our own after you had left. We want to change too, for your sake. Please understand. No, I don't. He hurt you and Nacer, didn't he? That's why he refused to come back. Oof. Right in the coffin. That nail be hitting. That nail be hitting, my man. Hitting good. Excuse me, I'm here to see my husband Ripley. Oh, Samantha. I called earlier today. Who is this bangable nurse? Yes, Miss Aaron. Follow me to his room. It's on second floor. Her raspy voice, isn't that? She looks the part. Has that caffeinated tiredness to her eyes and her fingers keep itching to hold on to something? In fact, judging by her cough, she probably came back from a break only a few minutes ago. Oh, it's you! You have a very distinct voice. And you're shorter than what I imagined. Interesting choice of husband. Oh, you know what they say about opposites. Chirpy as all hell too. You're two opposites, alright? What do you mean? Ah. He's an asshole. What an ass. We stopped in front of his room. It was oddly hot in here, fluorescent lamps casting a thick yellow haze on everything and everyone. Miss, what did you mean by that? By what? Us being opposites. It sounded oddly cynical. Right, sorry. It's been a long shift. She smoothed down her shirt and leaned against the wall. I'll be upfront. Your husband didn't want me informing you about his stay. I've had my assumptions as to why, car crash and all, but I was proven wrong very quickly. I've seen a bunch of failed marriages come and go through this place, but your husband stood out from the rest. He basically turned to stone the moment we laid him in his room, caused zero trouble, tests showed no alcohol. Day comes and goes, I prodded him a bunch, but he firmly refused calling you. And I quote, they needed know. Does that ring any bells? Well, he can be a bit rigorous on himself, but never to such extent. Well, I wasn't buying it and I called you anyway. I'm sorry you had to go through the trouble. It's fine. Doctor's paying him a visit in an hour from now. We've got plenty of time. Take as long as you need. I hear her mutter something about needing a break, stuffing her hand into the pocket of her trousers. She disappears around the corner, leaving me all alone at the door. Oh, Ripley's gonna be mad. He's gonna smack her again. We've never been good at talking things out. Once you make up your mind, Ripley, I just can't win with you sometimes. It's tiresome. He's like the male... Oh no, I almost fumbled. I almost said something that would have cancelled me back in 2025. If only you weren't so stubborn about all the wrong things in life. But it's never happened before. Maybe things will be different now. Now that he's bedridden, I might stand a better chance. She's got the power dynamic at play. Ripley. Got his ass beat. He smacked his wife once. The karmic laws of the world decided, you know what, you're gonna get smacked as well, but this time by a car crash. Ripley. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I've never seen him look so still before, not even in his sleep. His right arm was hidden behind his giant frame, but I could smell the sweat of the arm cast from here. It mixed with the sickly smell of disinfectants. He grimaces upon hearing me. I know, honey, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not angry with you. You should be. It's like he's barely listening to me. Again. Oh, man. But listen, you don't need to search anymore. Nacer and Lucy are safe. I'm aware. I fumbled bad. I have overreacted. Just like you said, she's her own girl now. I only ever got in her way. Oh dear, Ripley, no. What a mess. This guy was the chief? My god, no, don't be like that, honey. You know that's not true. Lucy's coming home. Maybe she'd be willing to talk things through and put the past behind us. She called me, Sam, while I was driving. She did? She told me to fuck off. So I'm doing just that. Like she asked me. I'm gonna tell you, fathers are like this. They're all man's world. But then when their little girl or their daughter decide to say, "Hey, fuck off," and they just be like, they get all pouty and shit. I'm telling you, I've seen this before. Alright, I've seen this in my family, but yeah. Uh, I had a lot of time to mull on that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out of here. I'm done. I realized that, much like the past few years, I spent the whole night roaming around town and achieved nothing. I feel as a protector and a father. What else could she have told me by that point? So what if she's back? I'll just lose my cool and piss her off like I've always done. Getting all mopey and shit, man. What the hell? Perhaps, Sam, the problem is with me, not with Lucy. Whoa! He's getting real inside with himself, you know. In retrospect, I know, Ripley, there's a lot we could have done differently. Maybe had we taken them both to different, better schools, it would have never happened. Or never took up public education and tried homeschooling. Or had we not gifted them phones at the age of 9. Or paid more attention. We promised ourselves the same thing when Nasser hurt himself. Yeah, Sam, we did. We did. I tried my damnedest, Ripley, just like you, raising them like how my mom raised little me. But it's too late to undo the past. They're both about to leave their nest and live life on their own. Last thing I'd want at this stage is for our family to fall apart. I don't want them to regret being our children. That includes you, Ripley. I want you back home. You hear? Don't let our kids down like this. I'm not asking you to call her Fang. You can agree to disagree. They don't need to know about our quarrel either. This will only drive us apart further. But maybe, just maybe, there's still a chance for our children to love us. You already know what I'll say to that, Sam. Damn you and your stubbornness, old man! You're not doing your kids a favor by avoiding them. I've done bad by Lucy, by Nasser, but I can't... I can't just give up, not after one bad night, not after 19 years, I'd never. I'm their mother, bad at my job or not, I'm not gonna stop trying. Is that too much to ask, Ripley, for you to act apart? I'm tired, Samantha. I'm tired. I'm done. His eyes drift away from the ceiling and finally meet mine. And look where that got us, Sam. Being there for them. I regret harming you and my son, but I still stand by what I said. He's an old nut. They didn't know about me. It's for the best. Damn. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Oh, it's raining. In what felt like minutes, the once bright interior became dark. I looked out the window and the sky turned to a gloomy gray mess. I haven't had the chance to say a word yet. I sat by my bowl of soup and mindlessly stared at watching the conversation before me unfold. The family sat near one another, gathering around a corner of the kitchen table. They set aside their food entirely. It was more of a set dressing than anything, an opportunity for everyone to pause and gather their thoughts. No one noticed it was about to rain either. Mom sat with her head low, answering Nasser's queries as Lucy was a bit further away. Something was on her mind. She was surprisingly idle. Not even a single nervous tick from her wings. I called him 4 times. Then on Sunday I received a call from the hospital. He wrecked his car and was taken to emergency. Mom, I don't see why you would feel the need to hide this from us. I needed more time to think, okay? Had you given me just a day more, I would have come up with a better way to break the news. What for? You don't delay news like this. All his mom could do in return is bow her head. Mom, if I was in serious trouble, would you hide it from Lucy or Dad? It's not the same. Your father doesn't hate you. I agree. I was about to say, it's not the same. When you're married to someone, you're like partners. You know, like in class, but it's like your partners forever. If her husband says, like, seriously, not in an angry tone or whatever, just in defeat, or maybe in acceptance, like, hun, let's avoid this this one topic of this conversation, then you as your wife or vice versa would have to be like, you know what, I'll have to respect that. Because your partner would most likely should respect what your decision should be in the end. But that doesn't mean if it was like a bad decision or conclusion, maybe you could still like talk about. I don't want to hate my dad. I never wanted any of this. Your mom, what he did is messed up. Did you seriously think hiding it would help? What if he does it again? Would you still keep it a secret? Is that the kind of family dynamic you want? I get it. You don't have to shout at me. Lucy is curling up in her seat. Something's coming. I can feel it. Storm is brewing. Currently, we're in the eye of the storm. It's calm. I expected things of him I shouldn't have. I silenced him. He should have been allowed to speak his mind always. Always meaning I was trying to make him more tolerant of Lucy, but in the end, I tore him away from both of you. Now he doesn't want to come back at all. I don't know what happened that night. It's like everything that could go wrong would go wrong. No, Samantha, I've seen the endings of what could have gone wrong, and it would have been worse. And this is actually pretty good. But I know it didn't come out of nowhere. Everything changed after your accident, Nacer. It was Nacer's fault. Lucy noticeably shivers as those words are uttered. We promised each other to change our approach after what happened, but Ripley is old school. Dad almost died because of me. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Shit. I get up and hurry to her side. Nacer's stunned and slower to react, glued to his seat. Lucy, wait! Instantly her wing opens up and really swipes me in the face. She stands up from her chair and avoids me, walking away to her nearby kitchen top. There isn't much room for her to escape. She's not but a few inches away from us. The tension in the air is claustrophobic. All I can see is her hunchback, arms nearly bending at the joints from tension, claws curling up into fists on the white tabletop. She has a chance to leave. The exit's right there, yet she remains. Mom's second to stand up, keeping her distance. Sweetie, what's wrong? Just gonna blame herself. I'll tell you this right now. The moment you start shedding on yourself, comparing yourself, it becomes normal. It becomes like the normal way of thinking, the way you see the world. That's how I see the world, and you can't really just wake up one day and turn 180. You can't turn 180. Yes, you've heard me correctly. It takes years to fuck yourself up, and it takes years to unfuck the things that you've done to yourself. I'm telling you right now, physically and mentally. Spiritually, that's a different thing. She's trying to muster up a word but can't. Her fists wrap around her head as she crouches down on the floor. Before Mom can get another say, Lucy wraps herself in her own wings like a cocoon. Lucy, don't hide away now. What happened? I join her on the floor, sitting as close as I imagine would be appropriate. She slumps down from her feet and onto the floor, bristling her feathers in turmoil. Mom sighs nervously and crouches down as well. I try to gauge her thought process, but her eyes are hard to read. She's not disappointed or scared or tired. She seems composed. She put her finger to her snout. Shh. Nacer, looming above us on his chair, stood up and, avoiding Lucy's wings, moved to a spot beside Mom. We waited, listening to her tense breathing. She's having a panic attack. After a long pause, her trembling wings slowly folded away. She coiled up. A panic attack can happen. It could be a word, could be a situation, could be something happened. It could literally be anything. I can't handle this. Mom kept her voice low and calm. Now don't say that, sweetie. You're a strong girl. No, I'm fucking not. I didn't visit Nacer in the hospital once. And it's happening again. I couldn't even look Nacer in the eye when I had the chance. I yelled at him, I pushed him, I kept making things worse. Now my dad's in the hospital too, and I caused it. I fucking killed him. I almost killed him. Her painted claws leave stark red marks on her forehead. Tears spill out and blend into her sleeves. A loose eyelash gets glued to her cheek. At what point do I stop listening and start talking? What's the best move? Keep it simple, idiot. I was about to say, just say it straight. Say it straight and simple, man. I gently approached her side. She was spent. Her wings splattered across the floor, muscles burned out after the long bout of stress. She takes my arm and lets me embrace her. I lull her head on my shoulder, each shoulder sending a soft ripple down my arm and collarbone. Oh, that's gonna be painful. I catch a quick glimpse of Mom. She relaxed her shoulders. She went through this before. We must have passed some kind of threshold. Let's take a step back, sweetie. What do we know for certain? Nasir stood by, hand nervously in pocket, taking in Lucy's words. He had been driving around for hours before the accident. Knowing that, he probably took no breaks and tired himself out. Did he crash before the phone call? Did they crash after? We can't tell for sure. And that's the point. I know what this is really about, sis. We talked about this at Anon's place. They make eye contact. Sis, what I'd done and what you told me that day were two separate things. You shouldn't blame yourself for either. After a while of sad consideration, she nodded on my shoulder. Her tone didn't sound confident. I know. How's Ripley holding up? He's in stable condition now. I was told he'll be staying for a week. Then the doctor will evaluate him again and decide what comes next. We should go see him. As a family. My question weighed heavily on her mind. She lets out a distressed sigh. He's hard on himself right now and he won't listen to me. I tried. He'll listen to his kids. He has to. As a father. I hope so too, Anon. Both Nasir and Mom agreed to the idea. It's only Lucy who's remaining silent in my hands. With your knowledge and judge of character in mind, would she or not? She would. I give her time to consider. She eventually gives us her answer. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I compliment her on her bravery. I think I should have, at least. It felt like the right thing to do. Her smile reassured me it was. Yeah, if I was there, I'd say, well, it would be pretty brave of you. That's it. I'm not gonna say you should, because that's like, I'm making the decision, it's not your decision. It kind of removes the free will, the responsibility or the weight of the decision. So if shit hits the fan, Fang would just be like fully dependent on Anon. Lucy and Nasir go first, sharing an umbrella on the way to the car. I'm waiting with an umbrella of my own for their mom, who was still browsing through her bag. Though now that I look at it, she really wasn't browsing anything at all. She waited for her kids to make some distance between us, then lifted her face to me. Anon? Yes, miss? Just call me Samantha, please. Yes, Miss Aaron? You and your courtesy, damn you. I'm proud of how you handled the situation. Such spirit. The understanding, the initiative. You look like a wonderful shoulder to cry on. Oh, it's a thumbs up from the mom, man. That would be difficult. I try my best. Oh, don't be like that, Anon. My daughter's lucky to have a boyfriend like you. Am I? The way I see it, I've been less than exemplary. I was dog shit. And would a bad boyfriend ever get complimented by his mother-in-law? Mother-in-law, I think it's too early to call you that. Her smug but warm smile sends shivers down my spine. She's like, you took the first step already. Why not go the full distance? Oh yes! You have my full blessing. Oh my days! Marriage? Engagement? Smashing. Alright. Lucy will need all the support she can get in these troubling times. Our support and yours. You don't know just how lucky she is to have you. I guess she has a point. Seething in the rain. The ride over to the hospital was filled with the muffled sound of rain and wipers. It's like that ending of Blade Runner. Tears in the rain. I tried to sleep through the ride, arms crossed and head slowly craning down to my chest. The sound of the absolute downpour outside kept me awake. Like a waterfall, an endless torrent only ever going down. Ready as can be. Oh. That's great to hear, darling. Nasir? Lucy, are you ready? Lucy nods, holding her breath. She's holding my hand with a grip that could crush ceramic. Nasir doesn't appear as anxious. His hand is already on the doorknob. I thought it was holding my hand as well. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just Dad, right? Yeah. He's the first one to enter. Then us, Samantha ends our little convoy. Oh, look at him still as a fucking stone man getting looking at the eyes of freaking Medusa. Hey Dad, how are you holding up? A guttural sigh fills the silence. He's like, the monster's pterodactyl is lying in a bed that's twice the thickness of those next to it. Its legs look more like slabs of thick metal. He didn't want to look at us, closing his eyes in bitter shame and gritting his maw. That's not the kind of Ripley I was expecting to see. Yeah, he's defeated, man. Thought he was gonna look more pissed off. This one's oddly mellow. Like piss. Samantha, why'd you bring him to me? I brought the whole gang. Be kind, Ripley. I did not bring anyone here by force. They need to see you, darling. Again with the day. Dad? He freezes slowly. His head turns to look Lucy right in the eyes. He's stunned. He got fucking stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Say what? He's trying to get a word in, but he fumbles. I know that look. It's the same indecisiveness I once saw in Acer. Well, I see where he got it from. He's willing to call her Fang. He yielded. What the hell? She lets go of my hand and walks over to her dad. She was looking all over. The arm cast, the bandage hand, his confused forward face. Guy must be like, he wants to cry. He's happy. I'm telling you. He doesn't want to show it. Her hands tightly grip the metal bed frame, repressing an incoming avalanche of grief. Nacer nudges me and we join her side. Ripley took a while to formulate the sentence, the first to break the silence between us. Well, him and his kids. You look different. She built different as well, definitely. Dad, I want you to know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I caused your accident. Suddenly, Ripley's face turns pale. He's like, oh shit. I fumbled. My daughter thinks she caused this. Oh no. It's one of those things where if you're an actual parent, you don't want your child blaming for your own fuck-ups. You don't want that. That's a heavy thing. You don't want that shit over their shoulders and yours, bearing that weight. Okay, Ripley's face turns away, his tiny eyes open wide and the skin in his neck folds under the weight of his grimace mouth. In a flash, whatever virtuous penance he had in his mind imploded. Nacer and I stay silent, whether we like it or not. It's something she had to get off her chest. I'm sorry for being a brat, for treating you and Mom like shit. I messed up. His giant hand reaches out to her, but she's just a few too many inches away. With great tension, he lifts himself up to a sitting position, the arm cast following soon after. No, Lucy, Fang, what are you talking about? With one slow motion, she lowers the railing, her fingers slowly detach from it, one hand after the next. Yo, this stone motherfucker is gonna melt. Lucy, Dad, I'm Lucy. She's gonna cry. It's like, finally, the world is back in the right order. Now we're just gonna remove this spear chucker out of the picture. The following conversation was about as long as one might expect. Out of respect, I didn't check the time, but it managed to stop raining by the time we were done. A nurse passed us behind the window. I caught her looking in before she silently made her way down the corridor. Had a light smile on her face. Nacer took the back seat. He had a confused, unsure look to his eyes, staring at the tips of his shoes. He did accept Ripley's apology, but without much fanfare. It was his father who did most of the talking, profusely reassuring him it wouldn't happen again. Losing the trust of his own family is not something Ripley could ever forgive himself. He cemented his own words with a sad smile and a piteous promise. But still, Nacer needed more time to think. Miss Erin caught up her husband with what Lucy couldn't say through the tears. She was smiling all throughout, but her low-hanging shoulders and eventual rest by the bedside told another story. She was spent, she was tired, she was stressed. By what, for what reason, I lost count. We just need a go signal with the dad and we're good to go. Lucy, her apology was as much towards Ripley as her own brother. We exchanged glances after she sat down. There was a semblance of peace in her eyes. Last time I've seen Mr. Aaron, he had looked just about ready to murder me. I felt odd seeing him be so vulnerable, apologetic. I was the subject of one of his very first queries, a very pointed question. Have I been good to Lucy? He must have made up his mind about me already. He just wanted me to say it myself. I felt confident in saying that. I have. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, surrounded by her family. I'd still be in Skid Row playing my stress away on the X-Rocks with Fang lying motionlessly in bed behind me. There was a choice to be made. I dare not consider the one I missed out on. It's true, that would have been a bad decision, man. It's only after Lucy and the rest of the family supports my claim that Mr. Ripley lets me off the hook. By the end of the day, riding back home, I'm left to ponder one thing. Lucy? Spit it out already, Anon. Do I whisper it or ask out loud? Either way, her mom's listening in? Shit, whatever. Still up for our movie night? She leans back on her seat, stretching her tired neck. Been waiting for it since morning. We both peek at Samantha. She doesn't seem to notice, or at least is pretending not to. Score! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Netflix and chill. Huh? With my dino gal. Yes! Tuesday begins and another challenge makes itself known. After yesterday's events, I wish I could say I feel nigh untouchable. But as Lucy clutches the borrowed music class guitar in her hands, I realize we're both plunging back into uncharted territory. It's her first day of school after prom. I just hope it goes well. She wouldn't even be here but for some crucial conditions. Trish, for starters, decided to skip school. Reed told us as much, which is how I managed to convince Lucy to come. He told us about her living situation. It sounded pretty grim. Apparently, she's trying to salvage whatever remained of the brand of room drama and started looking for talent elsewhere, now that him and Lucy drop out. School didn't matter to her as much as finding a way to make this work. I'm misremembering. Was Trish actually like that? Did she just dip? She's really hell-bent on it. Nothing in her life brought her as close to success as music. I sometimes catch myself worrying about her state, only to be reminded how toxic of a friend she had been to us both. That bridge has been burned, no mending things here, but it seeps into our lives even when she's not around. A familiar face. Wait, so did they... Lucy doesn't feel comfortable in music class anymore. She staggered when she saw an old skid mark on the floor. A palpable physical evidence of the argument that happened just a few days past. No one bothered to clean it up. I had to help her stay focused on the worksheet. We completed it in record time. After class, I took the time to clean the mark off the floor. She avoided the auditorium like a plague too. We sat in the cafeteria instead. Amidst all this, I totally forgot about our restaurant idea. I brought it up again and Lucy was relieved to hear it. That comes later though. After my final meal, it was time to deal with the lunch card. Say, want a soda from the cafeteria? Not sure we'll get to drink them before next class. Not with that attitude. Show off. Damn, she can chug a soda? She could eat that thing, you know it. How would that even work? I don't give a shit, it's gonna work. Have fun, Anon. Don't let them keep you there for too long. I'll be waiting for you. Lucky bastard. Guess this is it. Lunch card, off you go. Oh no. Oh wait, she is involved in this thing. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope, not doing that. Why? She's kind of hot, man. Maybe I can ask. Maybe I'll just hand over the card and leave. How much talking will I need to do? I shouldn't have taunted her. I don't think we can just talk things out anymore. If that were the case, she'd follow after me into the corridor. Well, that was a very dumb idea of him because remember, she's part of the school. Wasn't she vice president? I can't even remember. What the fuck was her role? She's part of the student council, man. You'd be seeing her everywhere. Maybe she didn't notice me yet? No, Anon, think it through. I'm aware of her little scheme, and she's most likely aware that I'm back with Lucy. Well, Fang. She scolded me to hell and back for being a terrible boyfriend, but for the past few days, I've been... the exact opposite. And that's where I end this video, I guess. Subscribe, like, comment down below, everyone. And I'll be seeing you in the next episode of Snoot Game Last Second Save. See ya! Good luck whatever you're doing. Bye!